I wanted to show, I haven't seen very many videos, I haven't seen any videos actually that had the 4-drawer Milwaukee Packout in use. So I purchased a couple of these, and it came with the dividers, as you can see here. Very convenient. And so for all drawers, so some of the packouts don't come with the dividers across the board. So I haven't put these in yet, so I'll do a fast play as to installing those. What I have planned for these is I've got these bins here that I use, and it's fairly convenient. I've got this drawer that slides out here. I mean, I can pull this down, put it down here, open it up, and access screws and so forth in there. So really convenient, but I'm always having to pull, I need something down here, or having to pull these two out and then get to it and so forth. So having this over here to where I can just simply pull this out, access whatever I need, and not having to juggle everything. And then the other advantage here is that if I ever need to take this with me, you know, in the truck or whatever, you know, simply pull this out, and this unlocks. Hard to do with one hand here. Unlocks. From the unit below. So with it being empty, it's kind of hard to pull out, but basically that pulls out, and then this becomes removable, and then you can stack it onto a pack-out dolly. So anyway, very convenient. And what I've got here on the back, so this is the wall unit. It's hard to see. I'm gonna set you down for a second, and I'll pull this top unit off, and I'll show, it'll become more obvious. So what I have here on the wall is this wall system, and they have these at Harbor Freight that have the full length here, and they work with this as opposed to buying the Milwaukee version, which are much shorter and more expensive. And then all you have to do is then buy the Milwaukee shelf, which is down here at the very bottom here. So as you can see down there, that all this is stored on top of. So anyway, super convenient. As you can see, I kind of have a lot of Milwaukee Packout equipment that I'm stacking. I'm also going to replace this unit, this stuff up here on the top. It's you know, susceptible to fall down, and include that in the Packout system as well. So you can see here with these, I don't have anything up there yet. I have some of these other ones filled up, but and then also I have the Packout wall system over here for a variety of different storage, battery storage, and then I've got the Packout vacuum. This is actually not the Packout. I installed the Packout feet on it to where I could hang that onto the wall and so forth, but I did find a DeWalt vacuum on sale. I think it was on Prime Day or something like that, that I got it pretty inexpensive. Of course, I've got a lot of the DeWalt units as well, cordless system. So anyway, I've got a lot of the batteries and so forth for that. But here's the factory Packouts that only come from here to here, so really short. So I do like this these Packout shelves. As you can see, they come out, and this one's not completely bolted onto the back. You can see these screws here. You screw that in tight, and then it makes this shelf a lot more durable. But eventually I'll replace a lot of my factory DeWalt cases and put some of the foam fitting unit so that that all the tools and everything will go in nice and neat. But anyway, this is some extra storage here. Got the M12 Milwaukee system, and there's the fan up there at the top as well. So it works out really well. Need to organize it a little bit more as I use things. I don't always put it back exactly like it should, but so anyway, this is working out pretty well. And so anyway, whenever I load this other pack out up here, I'll record putting those inserts in there, and then also some of my organization, make sure it give you feedback on how it's working. Process here is maybe put the things I access the most here. This other unit here, this is my Charla's, and where it has a lot of the dog grooming stuff in it. So that's easy for her to access. And then this area here, things that maybe Charla may use or need. So my thought is I'd probably put screws or miscellaneous things for the dogs, like the dog collars, or when we have guests, the collars that let them in through the doggy doors. Put those in the lower areas here so that she can access that very easily. And so anyway, we'll just start organizing this. And if we need to move anything around, we can. So well, I started putting everything on this side over here. Became a little bit flimsy without putting additional shelves, which if you add these shelves, it adds space in there. So what I did was basically got another thing at Harbor Freight and painted it black. These are silver whenever you buy them. And so I bought another one at Harbor Freight, painted it, and then hung this on the left hand side. It's a little bit low. I can move that shelf up, but then I'm going to start running into issues with the air compressor without altering the way that the put an elbow in there. So this works for now. Perhaps maybe a future project. The overall, the organization is much better than what it was before. As you can see, a lot of the that's the kind of the tractor stuff. Still have a lot of open space in here to add more stuff, but ultimately, definitely a much improved situation, as I've basically relocated the stuff that was on top in this section here. So overall, much better, more organized, and I'll continue to try to refine this a bit to get it exactly the way I like it. Also, I'll be labeling each one of those drawers to where I know exactly where everything is. All right, so I finished labeling everything here. Got everything fairly well organized. So that's kind of the after the project here. Just to kind of wrap up this video with the Milwaukee Packout Drawer System, I did go ahead and pick up another 3-drawer Packout, and it's working out really well. Got everything nice and labeled, easy to find. It's working out really well.